Welcome back to my channel, Fit a Little Bit. This channel is about being fit financially, physically, and mentally. Please subscribe to this channel at the bottom of the screen so I can continue to bring you these great informative videos. This video is going to be a short video, but it's an informative video. Rumor has it there's a place called the Weave Loan Store in Detroit. This channel is supposed to be about being financially fit, which is being financially responsible with your money, which borrowing money for a weave would not be financially responsible. There are too many options out there where you shouldn't be borrowing money to get a weave. You can get a wig, you can go natural. Natural is beautiful. Hell, perm would probably be cheaper. You don't have to get a loan for it. If you get to the stage where you have to get a loan to get a weave, you don't need a weave. You can't afford it, or it's too expensive. You get a loan for a car. Excuse me, or a loan for a house, but not for a weave. So I just could not resist going to find this place at 21621 West 8 Mile, Detroit. I went by there today, and that was a picture of the location that is on my thumbnail. There was no one there. As a matter of fact, there were sheets up to the window. I read an article online that said, according to Madame Noir, that it was in a rundown strip mall. Well, the conservative headlines actually said that. Well, I went there, and the only thing run down is the Weave Loan place. The strip mall is fully occupied. At least 10 flourishing businesses there. A great strip mall from what I can see. The only thing that was there that wasn't flourishing was the Weave Loan place. It really looks like it was just there as a joke or something. It's right next to a beauty salon. But the Weave Loan place that you can see from the pictures had sheets up to the window. I called the 1-800 number. Got transferred in their little automated system 3, 4, 5 times. No one ever answered. I don't know if this is some form of a joke. That was a very expensive joke, because that sign they got up there was not a cheap sign. No one ever answered. I actually called a couple times and no one ever answered. I was always in the phone system. And today is Wednesday. There was no one there on a Wednesday. And it's right next to the hair shop is a a hair, wig place where you can buy weave and things like that. So it's a very busy shopping center, and on a Wednesday everyone had customers and was doing business. I think it's a joke of some sort. I don't know why someone would do it. I don't understand the purpose. I really thought the building didn't even exist, but I just could not resist it. So I was in the area, so I rode by. Went up to the door, nobody answered the door, and once again there were sheets on the window. So I just really hope that we, meaning as a people, because all different races do get weave, it's not just black women, that we are so desperate that we would borrow money to get a weave. There are just too many alternatives, and we are beautiful without weave. There are so many alternatives to getting a weave. You shouldn't have to borrow money to get the weave. I mean, you can go to I always advise people, using their natural hair, they can go to the hair schools and get a really good deal on getting their hair, semi-professionally done, because it's, 4th year or whatever, the last year hair people. You can go there and get a good deal. There are plenty of people who work from their homes that, it's at least one person in everybody's family that somebody's doing hair or know someone that is doing hair. I think the Snob Life girl, I think she began at home or in a garage or something, and she does, weave and things, very expensive now. So there are alternatives. A loan is just not the way. I really wanted to see what the doggone interest rate was going to be. That's what I wanted to know. And was it legal, the interest rate they were charging? And I wanted to know what type of customers, I was kind of excited, wanted to see who the customers were and what type of people would be there. But there was no one there on a Wednesday. Wednesday is a busy day. in the hair industry. Not like a Friday, but almost like a Friday. And it's the first of the month. It should have been open. I don't think it's a real business. I think somebody is just trying to get some attention, or maybe some negative publicity, more negative publicity for Detroit. But like I said, it's in a good area. It's really one step from being in the suburbs. I mean, it was like across the street from the suburbs. It's not even really in the heart Detroit. They probably just got on 8 Mile because of, you know, the association of 8 Mile. What people don't know that are not from Detroit is that 8 Mile goes between like 6 cities, and that location is literally across the street from the suburbs. It's not in the heart of Detroit, and just probably regular neighborhood people. It's not that accessible to it. But I don't think it's a real place. Like I said, the phone number didn't work, and hell, I went there. It's no better proof than the pudding, which is me going to the door and no one was there, and it was the salon next door. No one came out and said anything. So it's a joke of some sort on somebody. I'm happy to see it's a joke, because getting loans for weed, hell, that's just stupid. That really is just, that's just stupid. It's just too many other things you could spend your money on. Again, subscribe to my channel. I also have a blog where I go over different food recipes and things like that. It's called www.fitalittlebit.com. Thank you for coming to my channel, and once again, don't forget to like this video. Thank you.